the most effective way to lose weight long term is be in a slight calorie deficit, and then as your body adapts, you just keep re-establishing that slight calorie deficit. Do that week in, week out, lose a small amount of weight per week. After a moderate period of time, 20-30 weeks, you'll be sweet.
So that's the most effective, but what's the fastest?
The fastest, if you wanted to lose weight as fast as possible, you would establish the biggest calorie deficit possible, which is what everyone does by juicing, low carb, going on 800 calorie diets. You will lose a ton of weight, and then as soon as you give up that, because that will last maximum, I don't know, anywhere from 1 week to a few months maybe, if you've got that much willpower. And then you give up and you start eating 2,000 or 3,000 calories again, and you put the weight on twice as quick, because suddenly you're in a massive calorie surplus because your body's crashed, your metabolism's crashed, and you ruined yourself. So the trick is not to try and do it the fastest. That's the wrong mindset. The trick is to do it the most effectively.
But what if you want to do it the fastest?
You can if you want. You can if you want.
But do it the fastest without putting the weight back on.
Okay, so if you want to do it that way, then you can be a bit more aggressive with your calorie deficit. Still the same principle though. Be in a slight calorie deficit, not too much, because you just can't put. If you do a too aggressive a calorie deficit, meaning if you eat way under what your body's burning, then you're just more likely to put the weight back on. Like the more aggressive you are with your calorie deficit, the more likely you are to put the weight back on, because you're just putting so much stress on your body. Your metabolism wants to stop you losing weight, so it crashes. So essentially, the fastest way is also the most effective way, because if you try and do it faster, you're going to end up putting the weight back on and you're not going to do it properly. Patience. Young Padawan. No, seriously. Patience is the absolute key. And if you're trying to lose all the weight possible in 6 to 8 weeks, you will not succeed. And I hate saying something's impossible, but, and it depends on the person. If you've got 4 kilos to lose, obviously that's possible in 6 to 8 weeks. But we're talking about general blokes who have a lot of fat to lose, a lot of weight to lose. We're talking 10, 15, 20 kilos. If you're trying to get that off in as fast a time as possible, it's just not going to work long term. And if anyone has done it short term, in 4, 6, 8 weeks, they've got it off and they've kept it off, then let me know, because I'd love to find out how you did it and spread that message. Yeah. Does that answer your question?
Yep.
Viewers, does that answer your question?